So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
20.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
J.J. Watt makes another tackle there, and it's for a minimal gain. And let's face it, if that's all you're going to get running the ball, you're not going to have much success against him and his team.
Or, yeah, you better find a way to go around J.J. Watt, which isn't easy to do.
It's really not, because you got to try everything. Can you go around him? Can you go by him? Can you influence him to get him out of position so maybe you can wall him off? He's a really sharp, intelligent player, as well as a physical specimen.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. On 2nd and 11 now. Newton, this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 22 yards there, a first down.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way working.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. Gano the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be taken short. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. And now out comes Houston. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Mario Addison picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Mario Addison able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Play action from Miller. Now Watson sliding out of the pocket. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
They'll run on 1st down. Miller, and down inside the 15 he goes. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
The Texans with the first opportunity now from the red zone. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. A shotgun snap for Watson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, You'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, snapped at the 11. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Throwing on third down, Watson. And it's caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Here's Watson on the sneak, and he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, no dice there. That is excellent penetration. They give him no lane whatsoever to try and sneak the football across, and in fact, he'll wind up losing ground on 1st down.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Check 59, Mike. Mike, 59. 59. I'm coming.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
Check Mike. Watch safety green.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass 2, both in the arsenal. Here we go on 4th. Watson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Texans get a bit closer. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. And a lot of football, full half to be played. Carolina getting set to take the field. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Mike, 55. Check.
Watch the screen.
Mike, 55. Mike, 55. Hey, eat. Ricky. 20. Check. 55.
Throwing again. Newton steps away to his left. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready.
Great. Hey, it's all right. Express. 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Here we go. 2-6. 55 is my guy. 55. What we got?
Newton on first down. Flushed out right. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Now Newton airing it out for Olsen. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Gun.
A final shot before the break. Newton airing it out for Olsen. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So Newton and the Panthers come up now first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, Newton. Forced out to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. J.J. Watt able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Here's Newton. He's got a man, complete. Give him 32 on the play.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Gun.
At the 47-yard line.
Throwing on second and 8. Newton being chased out left. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
And a Panther first down.
So a first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. Now a toss. This is McCaffrey. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be second and 12.
At the 43-yard line.
20. 41's the mic. Here we go. Mike 41. I'm going to wedge that, huh? Let's go. Come on. Here we go. 8. Check that and set.
They'll try the air now with Newton. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
8. 3. Express. Check 41.
Newton on third down. Got his target, Samuel. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
I got you.
Gun, gun.
Check 26, check 26.
From the red zone now, Newton. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Panthers, Olsen. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 24.
That's what I do. Shit. Who do you want?
From the gun, here's Watson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Mike 5-4. Hey, tight. Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Hey, 54! Come get some. Come on here, come get some. He don't want it.
Back to the air, Watson on 2nd down. Going for the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary has really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
To throw is Watson on 3rd down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Check.
They're going for it. It's Watson. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. A design run for their wideout. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. On 2nd and 15 now. Newton. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will make this now an 18-point ball game. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Down, he's coming. Strip that ball. Check 9 over. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Watson on first down. He's letting this one go for Fuller. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. Back now in Houston. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. So Newton and the Panthers come up now first and 10, just shy of the 30.
Gun.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaleel Adai. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, fourth quarter.
Check safety. Echo. Watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I'm going to come back.
After the interception, here's Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. K1 short in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon.
24. Go. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Blue down. Hey, 31. 54. Mike 54. All you get is a headache.
Another try after the first down sack. Watson, he's letting this one. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller. An even 90 yards. And the Texans cut into that lead.
You've got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. But they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want. Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Now they can't bring him down. Forget the idea of flipping the field. They have now put themselves in a position to score points with that big-time return. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Gun.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Newton. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. J.J. Watt. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Newton escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. He was looking to get that one to D.J. Moore, and now it's 3rd down. Newton now to throw. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Brandon Dunn with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will get the lead up to 14. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Out of the gun, Watson. And Miller with it over the middle. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Texans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Watson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
I got motion.
Watson now from the gun, he'll throw. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Brian Burns in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
3rd and long, it's Watson. Over the middle, that's caught by QT. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
You got motion there right there.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Motion.
From the red zone now, Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Take it.
Throwing again is Watson. To the right side, complete to Miller. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
To throw is Watson. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10 at the 9-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
That's it. 180. 55. Been a long day for you.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd down and 12. Newton. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. He'll have a first down and more past the 20. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on.
acting like they know me. Cause I